This is the 8th chapter, infrastructure, IED, that is Indian economic development. Fine. Now, what is infrastructure? You know, infrastructure play a very important role in the development of a nation. Okay. Okay, this is chapter number 8, infrastructure. You know, infrastructure plays a very important role in the development of a nation. Different states, examples we have like Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, those who have done excellent in the agriculture and horticulture. Then we have the example of Maharashtra and Gujarat. Okay, these are the advanced state as compared to the other states of India. Kerala has done excellent in human resource development, meaning literacy, health, sanitation, and tourism. So, meaning these examples tell us the excellent infrastructure. Okay, so infrastructure development is very important for economic and social growth of the country. Okay, cities like you can say Bengaluru and Karnataka, this is also one example I want to give here. These all attract many multinational companies because they provide world-class communication facilities. Okay, now in this chapter, we will first of all discuss what is infrastructure. Okay, what are the you can types of infrastructure, what is their relevance or importance. Fine. So first of all, we will start the meaning of infrastructure. What are the key terms you have to use? Like infrastructure refers to those basic elements of economic and social aspects. Okay, actually economic infrastructure and social infrastructure, okay, which provide support to the production activities in the economy, and these services are very important for the development of economic and social you can say growth of the nation. Infrastructure is a physical framework of those facilities and services through which goods and services are produced for the consumer. Okay, so in economic infrastructure covers which type of things? Like you can say power, transportation. Transportation is covered, energy is covered, then communication. All these comes under the economic infrastructure. On the other hand, these actually economic infrastructure directly you can say contribute in the production process. Okay, and indirectly, which infrastructure promotes? That is social infrastructure. Social infrastructure, what are the examples of social infrastructure? Like education, proper health facilities, housing facilities, law and order. So these comes under the social infrastructure. Got it? Now, what is the next here? That is the two types of infrastructure is there, as you understood from these terms only. Infrastructure, these are the economic and social growth of the country. So economic meaning directly they are contributing, and another one is social, which are indirectly contributing in the production of any country. Now, economic infrastructure and social infrastructure, these are the two types of infrastructure. It include economic infrastructure are the basic aspects of economic system which provide support to the process of economic development directly. Okay. Then it enhances the quality of economic resources and increase the efficiency of physical capital. Okay. Physical capital stock increase which promote the economic development of the country. Another side, what is there? Social infrastructure. So what is social infrastructure? That is support the process of social development. Social development meaning education, health, housing, law and order, all these things comes under this. As I told, it supports the economic system indirectly, meaning if proper law and order will be there in country, only then all these industries can do the work properly. If persons are healthy, only they can contribute in better way. If persons are properly, you can say, educated people's efficiency increase, healthy people's efficiency also increase. So meaning these infrastructure support indirectly. It enhances the quality of human resources and increases the efficiency of human capital stock. Okay, so social infrastructure promote social development. Got it? So these are the basic, you can say, information related to infrastructure. First of all, we have done with the help of examples. Okay, so meaning different states are excellent work they are doing in different fields. Okay, so who play an important role? We have discussed here. Infrastructure played an important role. Then types of infrastructure, two types we have discussed: economic infrastructure and social infrastructure. Now, what is the relevance of infrastructure? That is the next point. Relevance we can say, or we can say importance of the infrastructure. The first importance kya hai infrastructure ki, that infrastructure promotes, you can say, development. Okay, there is a direct relation between development and infrastructure. If development of the country we want, so what should develop? Infrastructure should be developed. Infrastructure contributes to economic development of the country by increasing the productivity of the different four factors of production and improve the quality of life of the people. The productivity of the four factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Okay, their productivity increase and it also improve the quality of life of its people. Okay, so all these components of all important components of economic development, like you can say agriculture, meaning primary, secondary, and tertiary sector, depend on infrastructure facilities for their development. Okay, primary sector, that is agriculture sector, fine. Secondary sector meaning industries, and tertiary sector where we are getting different type of services: transport services, literacy education services, communication services, health facilities. So meaning all important components of economic development depends on infrastructure facilities for their development. Then infrastructure also develop, you can say, agriculture. Infrastructure develops agriculture. Modern agriculture, you can say, largely depend on infrastructure growth, like the various types of raw material we are using. Okay, like seeds, pesticide, fertilizers, irrigation facilities are there, combines, harvesters, different type of equipments we are using in modern agriculture. It uses it uses facilitate of modern roadways, railways, shipping facilities for making a type of raw material is required. Okay, now see here: coal, electricity, petroleum, then you can say solar energy, wind energy is there. So meaning all these things are provided by the infrastructure only. Clear? So third sector is the tertiary sector. Tertiary sector meaning service sector. Okay, modern upgraded means of transport, communication, banking, insurance, etc. facilitate the development of the service sector. Actually, interdependence is also there of primary, secondary, and tertiary sector. Okay, service sector is providing the infrastructure facilities to the primary and secondary sector. Similar manner, secondary sector is also playing an important role to provide the support in the form of infrastructure to the primary and service sector. So meaning all three sectors are also interrelated because another sectors are providing base of the infrastructure to other sectors. Clear? Then next point we have given, it's given that is quality of life also improve. Okay, it enhances the quality of life, improving the quality of life of the citizens of the country. Okay, that is the improvement in water supply. This also comes under your infrastructure only. Sanitation facilities. Okay, you can say different type of you can say transport, communication, infrastructure comes under infrastructure only. Okay, which provide the healthy environment to the citizens of the country. Okay, the quality of transport and communication infrastructure can facilitate access to healthcare, like air pollution and safety hazards connected to transportation also affect the, you can say, morbidity, meaning that is about the death rate. Okay, different type of you can say diseases also comes, particularly in the densely populated area. So infrastructure improve the quality of life by providing different type of facilities, different type of, you can say, precautions, different type of vaccinations are also, you can say, introduced by this sector. Then infrastructure expands market size of the market also increase, it create new markets, and expanding the existing ones is very important for increasing the production. Okay, strong support of transport, then we can say communication, banking, advertisement, etc. helped in the expansion of the size of the market. Okay, meaning when these things will expand, what will happen? More demand will occur in the economy. This facilitates enhancing the large scale production to meet the growing needs of the bigger market size. Clear? Then infrastructure promote capital formation and investment. Infrastructure किसको promote करता है? That is capital formation and infrastructure. Capital formation meaning that is the meaning capital formation by which profit margins in the future can be enhanced. Machinery, okay, by which investment in the those products by which future income can be enhanced. Strong support system like education, energy, transport, all these play an important role in raising productivity and production. Will increase, okay, productivity will increase, then production will increase. As the production will increase, output will increase, income will increase, and more savings. If more saving, indirectly they are going to use that saving for the investment purposes. So meaning more capital formation, more investment, and this circle will keep on moving with the help of infrastructure. Okay, with the introduction of new economic reforms, that is made in 1991. What was that? LPG was introduced. The infrastructure base of India was also developed. It became enlarged, due to which foreign direct investment is emerging in India. Okay, so infrastructure promote capital formation, it promote investment, and that virtuous cycle, like the vicious cycle. One is virtuous cycle, keep on moving. Okay, virtuous cycle positively you have to explain, meaning when infrastructure will develop, output will increase. When output will increase, income will increase. Okay, when income of the person will increase, so what will happen in the future? That is saving will increase. Then saving will promote capital formation and investment. Okay, next is there outsourcing. It also facilitate outsourcing. India is emerged as a global destination for BPO, call centers, study centers. Okay, even for medical treatment also, foreigners are coming in our country. Why? Because here, you can say, in India they are using the latest technology, and moreover it's a cheap treatment which they are getting. It's cheaper as compared to, you can say, where they are living. In other nations where they are living, it's cheaper. Okay, developed social infrastructure, especially revolutionary growth in IT sector. Okay, this encourages economic growth by promoting modernization, globalization, and changed outlook towards new area of development. Okay, so this infrastructure is playing an important role in outsourcing, and our people's demand is there in other country. Various developed transport and communication. Okay, and social infrastructure like education, health, and housing. Fine, all these type of infrastructure work together to promote the benefit of being interdependent and cause linkage to producing goods and services. Clear? Development in one sector actually automatically brings growth in the other, as I told. Okay, if secondary sector will be developed, so automatically primary sector will also develop. How? if secondary sector will not manufacture the things which primary sector want to use, like different types of equipments are there which the primary sector use, irrigation related equipments are there, okay, then related to combines are there, harvesters are there, so who is producing? Secondary sector is producing. So development in one sector automatically brings growth in the another sector, and growth becomes dynamic and continuous, resulting in overall development of the economy. Okay, so this is the, you can say, relevance of infrastructure, how infrastructure is playing an important role, importance. So simple question it can be asked, and usually in 4 marks they are asking this question. Clear? Now next is the state of infrastructure. State of infrastructure in India. Okay, latest table it's given in your book also. So latest table you can consult from your book. That is the some infrastructure in India and other countries. Okay, so we can see here in this table also, which table you are able to see here. India's position is on third. Okay, third is here India. That is the, it's the data is old one. Okay, latest data it is given in your latest book. Okay, NCERT has given this one only, but we have the latest data. That is in according to the latest data. What is that? India's rank is on third. Okay, first China, then Hong Kong, then India. Meaning investment in infrastructure as percentage of GDP in 2014, 34%. Okay, access to improved water sources. Okay, water sources में क्या improvement किया है? That is near about 94% we are using our sources. Then access to improved sanitation, that is 40%. Okay, then mobile subscriber per 100 people, it's mentioned here 79. Okay, then power generation in billions. Okay, kilowatt hours, that is 2016 1423. Meaning according to the latest data, India is improving and India's position is on third. After that, South Korea, Pakistan, Singapore, and Indonesia's countries are there. Now, what is the state of infrastructure in India? That is, the government has been responsible for developing the country's infrastructure. This thing, you know, government play an important role. Public sector play an important role. Private sector is not taking the initiative because profit margins are less here. Okay, and this was inadequate to meet the growing demand of infrastructure development. Which infrastructure government has developed, that is not, you can say, fully developed. Still, you can say it's not able to meet the growing demand of infrastructure development. It's inadequate. Clear? Then now the private sector by itself and also in joint partnership with the government sector play a very important role in the development of the infrastructure. You know, now government is you can say doing the work, selling their things or doing the contract with the private sector. Okay, so private sector example you can give of different type in on roads. You can see here they are giving the you can say lease. All these barriers are there, so their duty is there to develop, to maintain the roads which area they have taken on the lease. Okay, so then now the private sector is also playing an important role. Then, despite so much technical progress in the country, women in rural area are still using biofuels such as crop residue, then you can say wood fuel to meet the energy requirement. And this is 90% of the rural household use the biofuel for cooking. This is the condition of India. Okay, in this topic we are discussing about the condition of the India, that is despite technological progress, still 90% families of rural household use the biofuel for the cooking. Then rural household walk long distances to fetch fuel, water, and other basic need. In some remote areas, still these things are going on. Going on. No doubt, lot of improvement is there, but still they have to do. Still, government has to play an important role. Okay, basic. Many people are deprived from the basic facilities of life. In rural India, only 56% household have an electricity connection. Okay, this is according to 2011 census. 2021 again improvement will be there, but we don't have the data latest one. So 56%, that is according to 2011 one census, sorry, 56% have an electricity connection and 43% of them use the kerosene. Okay, so meaning still more work is required. Then water supply, well, each and every point what is required you can discuss accordingly. The water supply is limited. Place tap water availability is limited. If they are getting that, they are not getting on time, they are not getting the regular supply every day. Fine. So meaning 24 per tap water availability is limited to only 24% of rural household, and 76% of rural household use open sources of water. Open sources meaning like wells, tanks, ponds, lakes, rivers, etc. Clear? And you can see improved sanitation in rural area is only 20%. Already we have discussed in down one table. Fine. And state of infrastructure can be made clear from that table which we have discussed here. Clear? Now, what this table shows that it's widely understood that infrastructure is the foundation of the development. Okay, but India invests only, you can say, 34% of its GDP on infrastructure, and it is less. Government should spend more percentage of their GDP on infrastructure. Why? Because infrastructure is the basis of all different types of developments. Okay, so access to improved water sources, sanitation is far below the other countries. Okay, sanitation पे जो government काम कर रही है, that is also less. Percentage is there less, as you can see, that is the 40%. Okay, as you can compare with other countries, this is lowest. Okay, which data is given in your book, it is lowest as compared to the other countries. Fine. Then is improved water sources, that percentage is better, that is the 94%. Fine. Meaning discussion about the table you have to do. Clear? Then I want to tell you here next topic, main infrastructure, two topics we have to do, that is energy and health. But see here, it's mentioned here, I have mentioned here that this year only health is in our syllabus, meaning you're near about 10 pages from your book, main book, that is deleted for this year. Okay, conventional sources of energy full topic is deleted, even electricity also. Just we have to focus on health. Tomorrow we will start health. 2 days, this much only.